Hello and welcome to Tuesday with Tally. We are here in Facebook Live going through a life wheel assessment. So each week I have been coming to you guys and doing an assessment on the area of the life wheel that I'm doing with my mastermind, just kind of reflecting through that piece of what we're doing. And it's an incredible tool. A life wheel is a graphical representation that helps you get clear about where you currently are in every important area of life. And the life wheel that I created has 8 areas, and the one that we are going to be looking at today is friends and family. So who cares about creating a successful life if you don't have anyone to share it with? Like, relationships are such a key, important area of life. And so we're going to jump right in. If you don't have a life wheel already printed, if you haven't been going through this, if you're just catching it, I will have a link in here, and I have a downloadable PDF of my life wheel. You can have it for free and print that out, and you can do a life wheel assessment. So you can jump on and do this one today. If you already have one printed, you may be going through this every week with us. We're doing one area each week. And so today we're going to do friends and family. I also will put in the link, if you're just catching this and really want to do the whole life wheel, I have a free assessment. So you can just go in there and say that you want it, and I will send it to your email, a PDF of the life wheel itself, and then which looks like this. Here's one. That call just came in, so hopefully that didn't mess it up. So you can print your life wheel off, and then I will do friends and family right now with you. So ready? So get out your life wheel if you have one. If not, you can just write down your number and fill it in on your life wheel when you get it printed. Okay, so here are some statements that will help you kind of assess how you feel about this area of your life right now. And there's no right or wrong, good or bad about this. This is just simply like, how satisfied am I today with this area of my life? And you being honest with you and getting clear about where you feel like you're at in this is huge in terms of when you know where you are. It's kind of like a GPS. When you know where you're at, your current location, and you know where you want to go, so the destination that you're headed toward, you can create that clear, efficient path to getting there. But you've got to know where you're at. You have to have a current location, and that is what the life wheel creates for you. So, ready? I'm just going to say some statements, and this will help you get clear. This is a 1 to 10 scale, and hang on until the end to pick your number. All right, I have a best friend with whom I can share my biggest dreams and my greatest fears. I have a circle of friends with whom I do life. I look forward to spending time with my family and my friends and enjoy the things that we do together. My relationships are one of my greatest sources of joy. When I experience conflict in these relationships, I work it out in a way, I work through it in a way that leads to greater connection. I have a community of intimate relationships that work well. I feel cared for. I know that when I need something, I have people that I can call who will be there, who are going to support me. In my relationships, I both give and receive. So that's an area that often people feel they tend to be one more than the other. So do you receive well in your relationships and have people to give to you? And do you also give generously in your relationships? So looking at that. I have truth tellers in my life who will be honest with me about the things that are getting in my way, and I know that it's out of love. So people that speak truth in love, they give you feedback because they care deeply about you. Do you have that? Let's see, what else? I have fun with my friends and family, love the memories that we make together. So are you building the kind of life together with them that you'll look back on at the end of your life and go, man, I lived like the kind of life that I wanted to live, made the kind of memories, doing the things that I love and enjoy with the people that I really deeply care about. I feel safe being honest, open, and authentic in these relationships. I detox out of my life relationships that are toxic. So I let go of or set like really strong boundaries with toxic relationships. Sometimes that means completely letting go of them. Sometimes that means just having clear, strong boundaries. I listen well. That's another good one. Like, do you show up in your relationships in a way that is generous with your listening? I surround myself with people that I respect and whose lives I want to emulate. Like, are you only surrounded by people that you can pour into, or do you have people in your life that you respect and look up to, and you want the kind of life that they are creating, that you're inspired by? I am in relationships that don't hold me in the place of victim. So when you have those hard days and you call and complain, and we all need that, do you have people that are just holding you in a place of victim, like, oh, you poor thing? Or do you have people that are like, man, that sounds really challenging, but you know what I know about you? Or do you know what I see? You know, people that don't hold you as a victim, but see you as an overcomer and speak to that. And do you have people in your life that see you, see the greatness in you, and call out your strengths, like call forth the best in you? So 0 to 10, 0 is on the inside of your life wheel, and 10 is on the outside of your life wheel. So go ahead and mark your life wheel, or just write down the number, and you can mark it on your life wheel later. So yeah, that is it. I have a coffee appointment that just got here, so I gotta roll, but hopefully that's super supportive for you. And next week we'll be doing love and romance. So check out the link below. Feel free to download that PDF, and I will send you also a video that walks through every one of the 8 areas if you just want to sit down and do the whole thing at once. And if it would be supportive for you, if you do the life wheel assessment, or you're like, man, I want to do the life wheel assessment, and you just find yourself not getting to it yourself, there is a there is a vision board retreat coming up in January. I've had this for the last few years. Super supportive in getting clear going into the new year about exactly what you want to create and how to get there. So you'll do a life wheel assessment, you'll do vision declarations, which gets you dialed into what you're going to create, and then we create a strategic plan for how you're going to go about having that in your life, creating a life that you love living. So I will also put a link in the comments for that as well. It's filling up, so send an application in if it's something you're interested in, and get some more info. All right, have a beautiful day.